Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Salties channel. On today's episode, we have an angry vegan rider that clearly gets put into his place by the end of this race, which is really nice. So I'm doing my old jokes here. I'm just running with my one leg right now. And the level 100 in quotation mark. The freaking. So it's really funny. So I said the Tron bike is dead. Is dead to me. I'll bring it back after I get the 3 Zwift bike done. But, so I start forcing my way up these hills, like how anybody with half a brain would do. You go the hardest at the hardest point, right? That's how racing works, right? The vegan rider thinks that's not how racing works, but so I. This is wherein everything really started to heat up when I said who's going for second place, because at this point in time quite I was quite confident on winning this race. What's funny with the vegan rider who starts to talk smack here, he only has 50,000 kilometers in this game. I have 90,000 kilometers, so he needs to work on that. You know, like, get up on my level before you can start talking smack. You know, like, I just reiterate that it's called racing. Maybe he needs to go and figure that one out for himself. But once again, I'm going up the front here, hammering this section. Not really hammering it too hard this time around, but just enough to put some pressure on these guys. That was probably the weakest one that I did. So like, this guy was wanting me to literally just time trial it and be like, that's racing. That's a time trial. That's not racing. That's not group race. If the vegan rider wants to do a time trial and race me in a time trial, let's do that one and see who wins. Because this is a race. This is a group race with other competitors besides yourself against the clock. So you do what you do your best, however that is. If you're a guy has a big average watts and want to race like that one, do that. But don't tell me how to race. And then here's where the DVR riders, he's just questioning it, but I can't wait to see the numbers at the end. And I can tell you the numbers at the end. I averaged only 2.2 watts per kilo. Almost everybody else with a half a kilo ahead of me. It's like, and I also noted that I helped make the rule book, because most of the rules I did help create. And then I'm just telling him to go and get good. He fell off the pace, you know. Like, I don't need to. I don't. If there was another guy going off the front, and I felt the need to do it, then I would do it. So here's the final lap. We are now about to bust a cap in these guys. Oh, this is my little trick that I like doing that some people realize that you keep on pressing over that little bit, and then you can just back it off here ever so slightly on the main hill from the other direction. You can just kind of relax, bring up that cadence, flush out the legs. Now, and then I just once again I hammer it again on the second roller. Is my favorite little spot going in this direction. So there they are, about 2 seconds back, but they're doing about half the walks. They decided to go and give up, which is fine.
Get good.
Comment, like, and
Take your
subscribe.
L.
Only if you like big watts. If you don't like big watts, don't subscribe. That's kind of joking. If you like all watt, comment, like, and subscribe. So, bye.